Hello everybody, welcome back to the Catch World Cup 2022 quarterfinals time now. Coming back to you with more matches, more teams, more maps, and unfortunately the losers bracket intensifies. More of our teams are going to have to go home after this weekend. I'm JB Hyperion, joined this morning, or I guess this evening, by My2. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's good to be back. Last weekend I wasn't able to get in there due to some issues, but luckily I'm back here once again and commentating for the first time with you actually, so very excited.
Yeah, always nice meeting new people and getting to kind of share in the commentary, see what kind of interesting matches are going to take place. This time we got Russia versus Japan opening up for this quarterfinal losers bracket round.
Yeah, it's an interesting match, but I do think that there is a pretty, I would say, pretty clear favourite in terms of a lot of people. But I do think that it will still be a good opener to the quarterfinals this weekend.
Yeah, Russia had a bit of a difficult weekend last time out, losing that tiebreaker against Canada. Really intense match. But I think, as you said, they're probably the slightly favoured team with some stronger players overall at the map pool that's at this level of difficulty. Japan had a little bit of an easier time, 6-0 sweep over Israel, debutants to the World Cup in 2022. Molkus, definitely their star player, very fantastic. It's going to be interesting to see whether the rest of his team can keep up with him as the map pool has gotten significantly more difficult.
Yeah, it definitely has. I was trying it out earlier today and I mean, I'm just a lowly 4 digits, so I was struggling. Yeah, it's definitely gotten pretty hard. But obviously the players in this tournament are very, very skilled. At least most of them are very easily able to keep up so far. But we'll see as the tournament progresses.
So whilst we wait for a little bit of back end to sort out the appearance on stream, just give you a quick update on what's happening in the lobby, because we can see that Russia have banned Hidden 1, the AR 8.2 kind of variable BPM map, new BSP style. Japan have banned Nomod 3, which is the kind of slightly slower but longer consistency convert pick, Ryuseigun from Camellia.
Ooh. Oh wait, yeah. I see. I was just looking at the chat with the casters, but I think it's updated now.
So whilst we wait to get this all sorted out for you, great to see so many of you in chat. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Fantastic morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you are. A great weekend ahead of you. Feel free to predict with your channel points, hard-earned ones, who you think is going to be the winner of the match. You've still got quite a few minutes to decide on that. Feel free to vote for either of the two countries, Russia or Japan.
Yep, definitely got those predictions in. Oh. Yeah, it's actually, the predictions are pretty close right now. Even with Russia being a bit of a favourite here. Good to see lots of support for Japan. Always gotta love underdogs. Although, to say they're an underdog, they do still have lots of incredibly good and experienced players, but just Russia is a very, very experienced team. And as you said with that tiebreaker last week, they've definitely shown that they can compete with the best teams like Canada.
So here we go, getting ready now. It looks like Japan have first picked Hidden 3 Glitch, which is the kind of longer, kind of slightly techie, hidden converted OS difficulty. Interesting to note, Russia's lineup here: Kitsun Ivy, Nelly, and Vafra. We only saw Vafra play one map in the round of 16. It was, I think, one of the hard rock picks, which they performed really well on. but not someone that we've kind of been accustomed to seeing that much in CWC thus far. No Memoriola. We have received some word that he was experiencing some PC difficulties, so it might be interesting to see whether he gets those resolved or if Russia had to play without him this week.
Yeah, that is quite unfortunate for Russia there, losing their captain, or possibly losing their captain at least. So that is going to be interesting to see how that develops, but definitely not something that anyone wants to see.
Japan for their efforts taking Molkus, Hiroshiki, and Giru, as we see Vapora with the first drop right as we hit that 200 combo mark. Very unfortunate, which gives Japan the early advantage.
Oh, Vapora though does trade it back there, so... oh no, actually, there's another miss. Oh, double miss from Japan though, and now Nelly and Molkus, the only two FCs left for Japan, then Russia.
Double miss there again from Hiroshiki, and Giru is going to bring this very close once again. As Kitsune is building that combo back up, that lead is going to become very small indeed. Only about 10,000 points right now and shrinking.
Yeah, this is a really close pick so far. Nelly and Molkus currently still carrying, both still with double S's. Japan just very slightly in the lead, but oh, there's another miss from Vapora there, but double miss. Molkus goes down though, but so does Nelly.
Everyone goes down except Kitsune there.
Everyone's gone, yeah, except Kitsune, holding that 400 combo now.
Russia
is really struggling on the PI time.
Yeah, Russia just about managed to take the advantage there, but we see more misses from Giru and Hiroshiki. Vapora going down once again. Japan take the lead just back.
Yeah, it's flickering right now. It is super close. Well, Hiroshiki finding another miss there, so that is going to flip it over to Russia's side.
Still a little over the third of the map to go. Nelly dropping now is going to give the advantage back, but Giru trades. Again, only about 10,000 points.
Super close as we come into this lower section here. Going to be building a lot of nerves. Oh, another miss from Hiroshiki there does get traded by Vapora. But Kitsune still with that monstrous combo of 800 now. Carrying Russia. And actually Molkus also building up a very nice combo, but now there's a double miss from Japan, and that is going to not be helpful whatsoever. Russia's score is going to... Oh, but now there's a double miss from Russia. Nelly does go down, but Kitsune's combo is past 1,000, and there's a miss from Molkus too. And this looks like it might be going to Russia in the very last bits of this map, of this point.
Yeah, really not much of the map left to play now. Vapora and Nelly almost back up at 200 combo. Giru a little bit further behind, but is going to drop again. That's going to give Russia a little bit more of a secure advantage.
Yeah, Kitsune, despite that early miss, has just brought it back on. As I say that, commentator cursing that miss there, but still super nice combo from them, and I think Russia is going to take it. There it is.
Yeah, about 37,000 points the advantage in the end. Little misses at the end, not too much of a problem for Russia. They'd already built up enough of a lead. Really, really solid play from Kitsune there with the 3 miss, and unfortunately, that is a break point on the side of Russia. They take a 1-0 lead and they get to pick next.
Yeah, so first break point already. Not the start that Japan wanted.
Yeah, especially not with Memoriola potentially being unavailable, that Russia are still able to secure a hidden point against Japan.
I am curious to see what Japan picks. Or what Russia picks, sorry. So hopefully I'll be able to extend their lead further.
I think even without Memoriola, they have a reasonable advantage in hard rock and double time. Kind of a dearth of speed players. So I would not be surprised to see them going for something from the DT pool. Perhaps long shot, purely just to force highest possible approach rate and hope that Japan can't keep up.
Yeah, that is certainly a possibility.
him that much otherwise.
Yeah, it does seem that case, and maybe could possibly jump in for some DT as well. I'm not sure, but anyway, we are going to be kicking this second No Mod 2 pick off. Artemis by Lucky, I think that is, or Blocky.
Lucky, yeah.
Yep.
One of our amazing featured artists, by the way.
Ooh, very nice to see. Ooh, a few early misses from Snowwind there. Everyone else holding on, as I say, that Vafara and Rindu trade. But,
yeah, Vafara missed an entire kind of stack wiggle there, but thankfully no fail is forced, so we can all carry on. Rindo dropping again as Snowwind builds back up to 200 combo, but Malkus goes down now, just turning direction away from a stack a little bit too early.
Yeah, that is unfortunate to see, and already the lead is pretty considerably in Russia's favour. All of their players above 200 combo now.
Yeah, this is not a particularly long map compared to what we've just seen, so aside from the massive density allowing you to build combo back up quickly, there's not that much time left. We're already halfway through the map now, and Russia have pulled out over 100,000 points of score gap.
Yeah, both Kitsun Ivy and Nelly looking really comfortable on this pick, as well as Zafara, even despite that miss a bit earlier on, building a super nice combo back up. And Malkus and Rindo finding another 2 misses there, and Snowwind, the only player on Japan's side with any real reasonable combo to keep them in the game. But already the lead is just so far ahead for Russia. It's not looking amazing for Japan.
We see Rindo and Vafara trading a miss there, but the score difference is still over 200,000 now. Russia really pulling away from this one. Looks like it was a very well, nicely considered pick on their behalf, as Snowwind does break that really nice combo they were building up a couple of times.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate miss there. And there is a double miss from Nelly and Kitsun Ivy though, so that is going to bring the score lead a little bit back in Japan's favour, but Russia just brought it out so far that it doesn't matter. Still going to be winning by around 200k score, showing complete dominance on that pick. And they're going to extend their lead 2-0 with Japan next pick.
Kitsun Ivy and Nelly, both one missing at pretty much the exact same spot. This really goes to show what a strong team they can be fielding those two players. Even without Memoriola, their captain right now, looking really, really solid. Vafra not performing badly at all. Japan have to reconsider their strategy now because Hidden didn't really seem to work that well for them. Even though Russia banned Hidden, there is still a Hidden pick available, but it was a breakpoint first up. There's still No Mod 1, which is a little bit more comfy, a little bit more consistency focused, where they won't be quite as badly skill gapped by the Russian players. But that is probably going to be a coin flip where it could go either way. And even if they win, that's 1 point. They have to find some way, some mod, some method of securing further points.
Yeah, I agree. They need to find something where they can just be a bit more consistent and feel good about how they're going to perform. Because right now it's looking like Russia has a lot of control in this match, and they are going to go with Hidden too.
Yeah, they are still going to stick with Hidden, even though they didn't win. They got breakpoint on the first Hidden pick, Hidden 3. So that's an interesting decision. I mean, maybe kind of if this is their only strategy, they have no choice but to really kind of stick with it and hope that convert play was just a strength of Russia, and therefore they'll perform better on this a specific pick.
Yeah, that Hidden pick, the first one that we had, it was quite flickery in terms of the score. So I'm not sure if that might happen again or what will go out. But yeah, I guess Japan are just hoping that it's something like that, but they can just hold a little bit more of an advantage. And this is your map. Nice.
It is.
I just realized.
Yes, one of our many custom maps created specifically for the CWC, featuring lots of talent from our wonderful array of featured artists.
So it's definitely going to be a banger.
There aren't too many featured artists that I consider a miss. I'm very happy with the selection that we have on offer. I think there really is something for everyone to enjoy.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. There's featured artists getting introduced into Osu like every day now. And here we go. Hidden 2. Can Japan bring a point back this time with Hidden? Or will Russia be able to take another one for their side and push their lead even further to 3? We will see.
Yeah. Another breakpoint here is really bad for Japan because it means that kind of their whole strategy has kind of fallen apart before they've even really gotten going. A loss here doesn't necessarily ruin everything for Russia because they still have a few mod pools where they can feel fairly comfortable in. The pressure is definitely on Japan of the two teams here.
Yeah, and already there was a miss early from Giru, but Vafara has now traded it, so the lead is still very close. The score is still very close, and it's actually in Japan's favor currently just because of that combo advantage.
Yeah, Giru back up at 200 combo now, so Vafra has a little bit of catching up to do. But this is also similar to what we saw before, a bit of a longer map, bit of a consistency test. Molkus going to go down though, which is going to give the advantage back to Russia right about now.
Yep, there you go, flickered over to Russia's side, and Vafara now hitting 200, so Russia is going to be extending that lead. But Vafara misses, so it's going to flick back to Japan's side. Quite a lot of gore flips right now happening, and another miss from Nelly, so as Molkus gets to 200 combo, Japan are looking pretty nice, but no, there's a miss from Giru.
As it stands, I think Japan are still going to hold a very slender advantage, but there's several misses there from Giru, which is probably going to negate that. Actually, a lot of misses all in a row. Giru's accuracy down below 97% now. Really not what they need. And Russia are just about going to be sneaking the lead back now, but Vafra goes down just before they can.
Yeah, they were about to take that back, but now Hiroshiki and Giru both missing again, and the Russian lead is going to be there. With Vafra building up some combo, and Giru just really struggling quite a bit on this pick. Definitely not what Japan wanted. Molkus, the only one with a sizable combo right now, and Hiroshiki and Giru both struggling. Although, to be fair, so are Nelly and Vafra, but Kitsun Ivy's combo is looking super nice along with their lead right now. Still with a double S from Kitsun Ivy, actually, I didn't notice that, but... And now there's a miss from Molkus, so entire team miss from Japan, and Russia's lead is going to be running away.
Yeah, once again, Kitsun Ivy carrying Russia to a really healthy score advantage now. The only player able to hold combo through that anti-flowing triple section right at the end of the Ki there. Really, really nicely from there. Everyone else going down at least once. Kitsun Ivy does finally drop, but once again, he's managed to build over 100,000 points of difference. It's going to be really hard for Japan to come back into this one now.
Yeah, only a little bit of score, a little bit of time left, and they are not going to be able to build back that score. And Japan is going to lose another point here. So now Russia's lead is going to be 3-0. They've taken 2 break points from Japan and are sitting in an incredibly strong position with the mod pool at their fingertips.
Yeah, 2 breakpoints in Hidden, which is arguably their weakest mod and one of Japan's strongest. Hidden 1 was banned by Russia, so there is no more Hidden left in the pool. Even if Japan still wanted to stick with that strategy, they'd have to go to mixed mod if they want to force some more Hidden onto the pool. And yeah, once again, another breakpoint, Russia at 3-0, and they have the chance to pick next. Best of 11, so again, first to 6 points to secure victory. And again, this is a loser's bracket match, so the loser here will be eliminated from CWC. That'll be the end of their run for this year.
Yeah, it is sad to see. that happen. You want to keep seeing teams competing. So it is unfortunate to see, but it does provide for a very good competition. And just Russia looking like they might be able to advance further into the losers bracket here.
The
right
brilliant
now.
thing for Russia right now is, aside from Nomad 1, I don't really see any map where they feel that there's a chance of them losing, because all of the picks left are speed and technical, apart from maybe the mixed mods, where I feel like they outscale Japan really well. And this is a very interesting pick from Russia that I think is really nice. Pick a very technical double time pick that's also quite short, that will kind of really test the Japanese players to keep up.
Yeah, and it looks like there will finally be a swap out on the side of Russia. Maybe Insomnia possibly coming in for DT, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see in just a little bit. Kitsunaivi and Nelly looking like they might stay, and also Giru going to be swapping out for Japan. So a little bit of a new roster for both sides here on this new mod that hasn't happened in this.
Yeah, we might see Hiroshiki returning here. I'm not sure whether Japan are likely to field Mohart. No, Snowwind going back in. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and Vafra also coming in there.
They're all just baiting us a little bit.
Yep, leaving and then coming back. So Snowwind going to be replacing Giru, but yeah, Vafra still staying in. So the entire roster of Russia has stayed the same this whole match.
Yeah, as we said, Memoriola having some PC issues, so we don't expect him to be playing, at least for this weekend's matches. Insomnia is a available option, but obviously Vafra feeling pretty confident, wanting to stay in.
Does seem that way. And let's see if Russia can capitalize on their already pretty big lead here. Already an early miss. 2 misses actually from Snowwind and Rindo. Already struggling. Just a little bit in this opening section. Maybe some nerves. Not too sure. There's going to be a miss from Vafra there, but Nelly and Kitsunaivi both still holding onto those double S's, getting into the 200 combo range. Although Snowwind has built up some nice combos, so the lead is not going to be too far in Russia's favour, but yeah, and there's actually a miss there from Kitsunaivi that I didn't pick up on, although it is traded by Rindo, who just seems to be having a little bit more trouble than the rest of the field here on this DT2 pick.
Yeah, we did see another couple of misses from Kitsunaivi there right at the end of that kind of dense section. Building back up into a more intense section now. Everyone's still holding through this spinner with a third of the map still to go. Get some really long extended sliders with hyper dashes now.
Yeah, those sliders look really tough to hit. Man, that caught me off guard. That looks really difficult.
Yeah, Snowwind caught out there by the switch to the little 1/3 rhythm, just dashing away a little bit too quick. Rindo dropping a couple times there as well. Russia haven't had a perfect run by any means, but otherwise, aside from a few slip-ups at the beginning and Kitsunaivi about halfway through, they've done really, really well there, winning that one by another 200,000 point margin. Nelly with the FC, Malkus matching it, but Vafra's one miss is doing a lot better than Rindo on the side of Japan, so they will take a 4th point.
Yeah, I think their main trouble there was just Rindo not being able to have quite enough consistency to make the pick that close. So it is going to be unfortunate to see for Japan if you're a strong Japan supporter, but if you're a Russia fan, this is looking super good for you right now. Full love. Although it is going to be Japan's pick though, so we will see what they can conjure up to just try to find any type of counterplay and hopefully bring a point to themselves. Possibly maybe a mix mod, getting some more hidden, but...
I'm honestly surprised that they've left Nomad 1 open this long.
Yeah, that might be their best bet, honestly. Nope.
Wow,
DT1.
okay. This is the exact opposite of what I expected them to pick.
Yeah, that is definitely surprising, but it is... I mean, it's certainly interesting.
I mean, we saw Rindo just now struggling a little bit with AR 8.3 double time. And now they're going to pick AR 9 double time. And this is like
Rindo...
2.5 minutes of AR 9 double time as well. This is not like something that's going to be over within a minute.
Just the entire Russian team leaving there.
Malkus in the lobby all by himself.
Poor Malkus, so lonely. So I guess we'll... Unless Rush is just trolling again, which is a possibility, and they're all just going to join back, I do predict that we will see Rindo swapping out, most likely. Struggling a little bit more on that.
Thing is, I don't know who they replace Rindo with. Like, Giru is not a speed player necessarily. Mohar we haven't really seen anything of in CWC this year. So although Rindo was struggling a little bit, I think he is still the best option for Team Japan right now.
Yeah, it does seem that way, and they are going to be back in. So Nelly and Vafra both joining back. Will we see the entire Russian roster come back once again? Yep. Well, there we go. Russia's...
Look at all these player swaps, guys.
So
Such
many.
variety. So the only thing in Japan's favor, at least for picking high AR double time into Russia, is unlike the last map where they struggled a little bit with, this one is really quite a lot simpler in terms of its flow and its density and patterning. The only real challenge is the fact that it's so high approach rate and that it's quite a long consistency test, being about 2.5 minutes once double time is applied. Based on what we've seen so far, I don't think Russia's consistency has been bad, so I think it is optimistic that Japan can kind of snipe a point here, but maybe they feel like this is their last pick, so it's just kind of, let's just troll a little bit, have some fun, show what our players are capable of even if we don't win.
Yeah, it does seem that way. That might be what they're doing. But everyone's starting out pretty well. No misses in the early stage. Actually, the first miss coming from Russia's side, from Kitson Ivy. So Japan is going to take a very early lead. All of their players still holding on pretty well. Past 200 combo, though the lead is still very, very slim. And now a miss from Snowwind, so that is going to bring back the advantage to Russia's favour. Oh, but there's a double miss from Russia's side, although there's a miss from Malkus as well, so the score is going to stay very, very close. Rindo and Nelly, the only two FCs left. Whoever breaks first...
Who were we saying wasn't kind of struggling a bit on double time? Rindo. Who's FCing and keeping Japan in the match? Rindo.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I guess 8.3 was just too slow for Rindo. They needed some higher AR for DT, maybe. Who knows?
Malkus now trading a miss with Kitsun Ivy, keeping the score difference pretty much stable at about 30,000. Snowwind going down, but there's a double miss from Russia. Vafra and Kitsun Ivy both down.
And now the lead for Russia, or the lead for Japan, sorry, is looking pretty nice. Still is lots of time for Russia to come back, obviously. Oh, now there's a miss from Rindo, though, losing the FC. And that is not what Japan wants at all. They needed...
They have got quite a bit of an advantage here, though. That on its own, I don't think is going to give Russia the lead. Because everyone... Japan is now back up at 200 combo once Rindo reaches it. Vafra has just done the same. The score difference is still about 30,000 right now. one miss from Japan might not even be enough to sway this, because this is a long map. So each individual miss is a bit less punishing, but Rindo does go down several times. Snowwind as well. This is going to swing the lead now.
Yeah, that is going to be what Russia needed there, actually, and all of their players now above. Oh, but there is a miss from Vafra, but just traded by Snowwind and Rindo once again. They needed all three of their players, Japan, I mean, for really any chance to maintain that lead, and it's just not happening. The consistency kind of falling apart here. There is a miss from Vafra and Kitsunaivi, but Snowwind and Rindo really struggling coming towards the end of this map.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if this map was 1 minute shorter, then I think Japan would definitely have been securing a point here, but Rindo and Snowwind just not quite able to keep that same level of consistency for long enough. Both missing quite a bit towards the end. Nelly with the one miss, really fantastic play from the long-time Russian player. So that will be another break point for Team Russia. They're at match point now with 1 to go. Japan really looked like they had an ace in the hole there. They were going to secure a point on the least likely of picks, at least as far as I was concerned. But unfortunately, Russia just a little bit too consistent, a little bit too much stamina.
Yeah, and now with Russia with, 5 chances to take this match home, I think their confidence is going to be pretty much peaking at 5-love, and Japan is possibly feeling pretty nervous, I would say. Although they shouldn't be kicking themselves too much. That DT1 point was very close. Russia only won by 20k score. So they should be patting themselves on the back, really, for keeping up with Russia there, even when everyone else, including you and me, thought that they weren't really a chance there.
Yeah, I think if I'm Japan, I'm not feeling too nervous right now. I think the writing is very much on the wall. They've had some close encounters, but never seriously looked like they could take like 6 points off of Russia thus far. With Hidden, their kind of main strategy right from the beginning kind of backfiring. It was always an uphill struggle. Once again, I think Russia can pick really anything here, and they have a realistic chance of securing a point. I'm surprised Hard Rock has been untouched, but maybe we'll see something coming in now. They could also just go straight for No Mod 4, which is probably the most difficult map in the pool, and just say, like, we're going to go out in a blaze. But they're going to pick No Mod 1. This is something, like, play one game in the previous round of 16 week, and now he's gone to playing 6 maps in a row and has mostly acquitted himself pretty well, I'd say. Definitely helpful for Russia going forward to know that he's able to compete at this level relatively well.
Yeah, that is some good insight there, looking back. This home, 6 love, and they will move forward in the losers bracket to face either Poland or the Netherlands next week.
Yeah, really well played by Russia there. Not the most consistent of performances, I think they would say, but certainly enough to dispatch of Japan. Unfortunately, never really looked like getting 6 points. A couple of near misses that they can be relatively happy with, but Russia just too strong for them, unfortunately. So they will be taking this one. So Japan, commiserations. Thanks for playing. See you again next year. Russia remain in the losers bracket, and as you said, Maito, they will be playing in the third round of the losers bracket against Poland or the Netherlands tomorrow. So good luck to them in their next match.
Yes, very well played by Russia, and I am excited to see that next match. So that is going to be it from us for at least another couple hours until 14 UTC, where we are back with, I think it's... Actually, I'm not sure.
But you can see there. Thank you for the schedule on
thank you.
screen.
Taiwan and or is it Italy and Belgium? I think it is.
Italy, Belgium is the match to be streamed, but I think Taiwan, Argentina is taking place at the same time.
Yeah, it does look like that is the case.
Curse these teams for scheduling all their matches at the same time. We want more fruit catching.
I know it is unfortunate, but not much you can really do.
But yeah, as said, we're going to be taking a bit of a break now. So thank you all for joining this first match of the quarterfinals weekend. Please follow the channel to get updates on when we're live, and we'll obviously be back with that match, Italy versus Belgium, and the associated matches take place at the same point later on. Most of the matches today are losers bracket, so we'll see more eliminations, sadly.
Yeah, that is quite sad, but yep, definitely stay tuned. If your country's time is still not like 3 a.m. at that point, you will hopefully be able to tune in for that Italy-Belgium match, which I think is going to be a bit of a closer one. At least I hope.
I think Quinton, our fellow commentator, would like it to be close. Italy got dumped into the losers bracket following a tiebreaker with France in last week's round of 16. A very, very exciting match. If you haven't gone and seen that, please do check it out as preparation for that upcoming match against Belgium. One of the best matches of the weekend, from my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Probably one of the best matches in the tournament could be, really.
Absolutely.
Really excited to watch that one. So yes, definitely stay tuned. If you want to support your favourite team, go and get a banner. And, if they win, then it will stay on your profile much longer. So if you have, I think it's like only $2 around, you have that sort of money, go support your favourite team in the Osu shop. And I guess we will be seeing you in a couple of hours for Italy versus Belgium.
Yep, that's all from myself, JB Hyperion, and Maito. Thank you very much for commentating. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. It was very nice to be back.
And as said, follow the channel. See you back in 3 hours for more fruit catching action in the quarterfinals of the Oscatch 2022 World Cup. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you all very, very soon.